Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is Terrifying Tuesday, where we talk about all things horror. And today we've got a movie to talk about that I happened to see in the theater this past weekend, and I couldn't wait to tell you guys all about it. It is Evil Dead Rise, so let's jump right into it. So, funny story. I actually saw Evil Dead Rise in a haunted theater. Well, a theater that supposedly is haunted. And I've actually gone on tours to said theater where they pointed out how many ghosts are in this theater and all that. Now, the funny thing about this is that I was watching Evil Dead Rise at a matinee in this small theater. And the theater is so small that sometimes when you are watching a matinee, you are the only one there. And that was the case with Evil Dead Rise. So it made the film that much more scary to watch than if I had watched it with a big group of people. The movie follows a guitar technician who goes to visit her sister and her sister's 3 kids in an apartment complex. Now, the thing about that is that this movie does an insane job of making this apartment seem smaller than it is because they kind of isolate the main characters within the story. So it's a big apartment complex. It's essentially one of the ones that has a whole parking garage and everything else. So it's not a small place. But they do this job in the movie of isolating everyone enough to make you feel as though you are still at the cabin that you see in previous movies. Very quickly, they isolate these people and get them sort of all alone within this apartment complex. Now, we know that there's multiple people in here, probably hundreds of people in this apartment, at least 100. And we don't get to see but maybe 6 of them, 7 of them, 8 of them. And that's what the magic of that is, to isolate people within a horror movie so that even if you are in a place where you could potentially run to whatever doorway you needed to run to get to more people and talk to more people, the horror aspect of it and the terror of what's going on doesn't allow you to do that. And very quickly within this movie, things escalate. After they find the Book of the Dead, then it becomes this whole thing where they don't have the time to go running from place to place trying to actually figure out what they're going to do. No, they're too busy dealing with what's right in front of them to be concerned about the 100 other people that are living in this place. And that's what makes this movie good. That and the amount of gore that it maintains within it. And the jump scares in this movie are extraordinary. I don't usually jump within a movie, but this movie actually did make me jump a few times. Now, maybe that is because I was in a theater that is supposedly haunted. Eh, Probably not, because I'm really not afraid of that type of thing when I'm in a movie theater. I don't care if the movie theater is haunted or supposed to be haunted or not. And if I'm alone someplace and I'm watching a scary movie, sometimes that's more fun than anything else. If you get a chance to watch this movie alone in the dark sometime, oh wow, then definitely worth it. I went into this movie with an open mind. I try to always go into movies with an open mind, and this one actually did surprise me and surpass my expectations. It has a lot of jump scares, a lot of really wild and crazy stuff goes down, but the Easter eggs alone do make this movie worth it. The Easter eggs and some of the pop culture references that they do are majorly fun to watch. Unfortunately, I can't talk about any of that stuff without giving you spoilers to the plot. It's one of those movies where even the pop culture references that they tend to use or pay tribute to forward the plot in a way that if I gave you the reason for it, that it would sort of tell you part of the plot that we can't really talk about. And then even the Easter eggs themselves, the little things that kind of are in the background, definitely check them out as you are watching the movie, because some of them are actually pretty amazing and do a good job of kind of letting you know that these people are fans. Now, the thing about this movie is that it looks to expand the lore of the Evil Dead series, and I think that it has the potential to do that. I look forward to seeing where they go with the Evil Dead franchise in the future, just based off this movie. I give this movie 5 stars because I thought it was amazing. It defied all my expectations in every way that I could imagine. It was gorier than I thought it would be. At times, it was even funnier than I thought it might be, because I knew they were going to go with a more serious tone than they did. They still have a few one-liners, but they are far and few between. And the thing of it is that with this movie being an Evil Dead movie, you have certain expectations. And I feel that them not living up to that expectation was a fear, but it actually served them well not to try to live up to the expectations of the previous movies. You can do so much worse in this movie, but if you have seen this movie, I want to know what you think. So leave us a comment in the comment box below letting us know if you're excited about this movie, if you've seen this movie, what did you think about it. Don't forget to share this video with all of your friends so that they can be a part of the conversation as well. And then friends, hit that like button as hard as you can because it's free and it helps the channel. We're on our way to growing this channel even more, and I really want to see it grow, and I want to see us do amazing things as a fandom. So hit that like button. And then Miko says we need more subscribers, and you don't want to disappoint Miko. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video we do. And then friends, at the end of the day, I know it, you know it, and Miko knows it. Fandom is family.